The extra damage in the laning phase, super good. Good. This is manning up here.
Look who's manning up. It's a mind control bait.
Okay.
Okay, bottom lane Kurokin. He gets taken down. FY and Chalice on the prowl in the jungle. Find themselves first blood. A sunstrike for what? Will come through from Miracle.
Questionable by Miracle and missing the first one.
But so what's up with this? This is a mind control Bane with 3 mangoes. He's ready to go.
This is all about the lane. They're investing everything on the lane. Bane, as you know, one of the strongest lane supporters, but you can also play it as a core.
Yeah, and I guess more so, because you have the drown. You can have this Bane core he's going to pack quite a bit of a punch in the lane.
He's going to hit very hard. Even though he's got nerf on the draw, it's only gives 3 damage right now, but it scales much better. So once they get a few levels, he's going to hit really hard. And he's got a tanking with him. So this Morphling will not have a good time. And the same Invoker, he's getting that extra damage. He's have a good lane and it's fine, it's fine.
Hey, mind control is just absolutely playing with them.
Mangoes.
Sort of teasing them around. Bottom lane again though. PSG, LGD making the plays. Look at the walls for Matumba, and they've got the kill. A second kill for LGD down on this bottom lane, finding Matumba. FY and Chalice should be okay for the most part. Maybe they could bring down this Night Stalker. Matumba Man is back in. He is tangoing up Chalice. Chalice, can he get himself away? He cannot. So Matumba Man, as quickly as he's taken down, he's straight back in the lane with a TP and will be able to find a return kill for himself. Again, still top mind control. He's just continuing to battle the two of them on this off-lane Bane.
Not how they wanted it to start right here. They want tanking top, but he's forced to go bottom to get that counter kill. Pretty important though, because that lane could easily get out of control. Dro's laning stage is not strong, and we see here they kill 2 people before the game even starts. And yeah, he needs help top for sure if he wants to lane here. And bottom, this is where a lot of actors going to go down. This Dro needs to have a good game, but not looking very good right now.
And FY and Chalice, consistently trying to get into the face of Matumba Man. He's still finding the CS here in these first few waves. 5 for 5 at the moment upon his drought.
It's definitely an interesting draft here. The Dro Invoker, we never see it. Understandable that they pick Invoker though for Miracle. But alright, maybe getting a kill here.
They have got the kinetic field onto FY. GH holding on for the stun, uses at the last moment there to hold down FY and will bring down the Skyra.
This lane is not going to get better for LGD. As soon as you get the frost arrows, you can harass easily. And the slow scales super high and fast. So you just need level 3 or 4, and that lane is going to be way harder for LG. But at the same time, but then it's going to be nighttime. And Night Stalker, it's pretty scary. And they're running a Night Stalker core. We don't see that a lot anymore. Because he does basically the same as a support. And at the same time, a Bane offlane. Some really odd things happen in this game.
Certainly. Both teams sort of switching it up a little bit, which is exactly what we sort of like to see mid lane. Next over, he's got an Invis rune. It's a bit of a dream one as he looks to set up onto Miracle. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. The Invis rune, we saw that happen in game 1, didn't it? X-Nova came in with a very early Invis rune on the Witch Doctor, got a kill onto the mid. The same thing happens here in game 2. The RNG favoring LGD in the rune department.
Yeah, so how did they not predict it then? If it happened in the first game, just predict the Invis. What's happening here? Come on.
Well, let's see if they learn their lesson in game 3, when X-Nova for sure will come in with another Invis rune at 2 minutes.
Yeah, and ideally you want the lanes to go well with a Dro, which they've died on all lanes. Well, not top, but twice bottom and middle now as well.
They're getting and to be fair, look at what's happening on the top lane. Mind control, he's leading the CS against this Morphling, despite the fact that he has pretty much been on his own. He's 10 for 5 against the 6 for 3. He's having a great time on his own. Bottom lane, Kuro though gets gone upon. They'll lose the Disruptor. JH trying to set up for Matumba Man to find a return, but they've got the Sunstrike. It's on point. Easy bit of gold there for Miracle as he finds the finishing touch to FY. But this top lane, Mind control, he's absolutely rocking this offlane Bane on his own against these 2 heroes of LGD.
Yeah, and we saw it because he left for middle with the line, gives him some space. But you see this and you're like, wow, this is great. Why don't we see Bane more? Well, the hero sucks after the laning stage, pretty much. It's one of the heroes that falls off the most as a core.
It'll be very interesting to see how Mind Control sort of builds and plays it off the back of what is going to be a relatively strong lane for him indeed, as he continues 10 to 7 against the 7 for 3, the constant enfeeble spam, making it very hard for Arme to find that CS, as he sort of has to play around with the problem of having to sort of morph into the Agi to be able to have that extra bit of a punch he needs to find the farm, but at the same time being vulnerable then to sort of the pure nuke damage of the brain saps from Bane.
Even with the depths, the laning stage is going fine. They got plenty of CS. And now it's nighttime. No problem. Drow is doing fine. He's got plenty of health. He's got probably level 2 slow now. It's going to be rough for this Night Stalker to lane. And Crooked is roaming around a bit.
Getting the sort of vision down so we can sort of keep track of those movements of Chalice when Chalice does decide to rotate. But definitely sort of one of the hard things about playing the offlane Night Stalker is the fact that any movement is going to be quite obvious, as he will have to leave that bottom lane to make it, and Liquid likely to be aware of his sort of presence across the multiple lanes when he tries for, if he does decide to move around in this first night, which he may not do so, as he looks to prioritize just keeping the pressure for the moment onto Matuma Man.
And they're leaving Drow bottom alone now, and that's not a good thing. He cannot lane alone. No way. And you see him setting up there with Skyrats. They're going to try to go for kills.
And then Matuma Man's hiding, as you say. He's playing it safe. He knows that this is a very, very scary place for him to enter in without backup. But backup is back on its way, as you have Kuroki on his Disruptor coming back forward. He's actually going to get gone upon it by Chalice, but Kuroki gets the kinetic field down to hold Chalice back. X-Nova looking to try and close the gap. Chalice crossing across the tree line. They found the stun onto Matuma Man. Do they have the damage though to bring him? They're the Hex. Chalice looking to move him, punch him down, but Matuma Man pops the stick charges. Chalice will continue in, get the kill. In fact, with his own stick charges, Chalice keeps himself alive. They're going to be able to get Kuro as well. The aggression from LGD coming in and pressuring that Drow, as you said, incredibly vulnerable on that bottom lane on his own, and having a Disruptor level 2 come in, it's not enough to sort of offset the aggression that LGD can get away with in this nighttime.
Yeah, Drow without level 6, one of the weakest heroes, honestly. He's so low damage, he's so weak. He's got the slow though, usually go 3 in slow because it really scales well, and you need to be able to do something with it. You can't have a range creep as a hero. So, but you see the weakness of the Drow there, just keep going at him, and they're gonna keep pressuring that lane. Morphling though, he's having a rough time, but they feel confident. He'll come back, he'll get his farm. And
as you said, this is sort of the plan here, as it seems, to just try and make this Morphling stuff up. We'll see if it pays off. Bottom lane again, Matuma Man just crumbles. As soon as pretty much any of these heroes just get a touch upon him, he just dies on this Drow. Yeah.
Oh, middle, he's going. No, that's fine, no kill. And yeah, the weakness of Drow, he can't lane at all, and he can't jungle either. So, and even if they sit bottom with 2 heroes with the supports, he's probably still gonna die. They're too strong with Night Stalker. They're nighttime. He's too powerful, and they're rotating all heroes there.
Well, them dupes though. X-Nova able to maneuver his way away from the GH on the Sand King. And that is going to be Arme going down. Mind control there, getting the kill on his own as well, with the use of the Fiend's Grip by the looks of it. Same time towards the mid lane, GH and Miracle will be able to pick off X-Nova. But, I mean, he just got a solo kill, as I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Suntro's maybe offered into that one as well, but he is continuing to rock this top lane. I mean, maybe Mind Control Bane is the carry that Liquid are going to need this game.
I have great respect for him. He's a TI winner after all. But, yeah, again, yeah, he's super strong lane, but we're going to see him fall off. Like, if they don't ride this wave with this momentum he's creating, this hero is so bad. So bad.
We'll see mid lane in terms onto Somnus, but he's got the Whim Run. GH immediately having to back off as FY TPs into the tower to help out Somnus. Matuma Man just struggling to find the space. He's still just level 4 at this stage, but oh, hello. They'll look towards that. Are they going to pop the protection? They are. They got it. They're watching it. They'll keep the courier alive.
Even bottom tower down now. Drow has nowhere to go anymore. Not a good position for him. And we look at the Drow and the Morphling. First of all, he died, and you're like, yikes. That's not good net worth, but at the same time, Drow, he's equally bad time. And who would you want under farm, the Morphling or a Drow? Morphling will get back eventually,
yep,
and he's going to have so much more impact than a Drow.
As you said, with this Drow strat that Liquid have, maybe not quite nearly winning the lanes to the extent that they would have hoped to, as the suffering has certainly been there for Matuma down bottom. Top lane, GH and Kuro moving into place to try and set up behind Mind Control. He has the Fiend's Grip back online. Arme having to be very careful there. They can get sort of a Fiend's Grip into the follow-up stunt of the Sand King. There is a chance for Liquid to take Arme down, but Arme he's got backup, and the backup is moving in fast. Xnova and Chalice coming in straight away into the cover of the nighttime. They've got the Hex out onto one of them. They're turning towards the core target though. They have the stun onto Mind Control. Mind Control turns there with the brain cell, will keep himself alive for now. Chalice trying to dive in deep, but Mind Control turns. He's got the Fiend Grip. He will still fall though, because he comes the rotation as well from Somnus. Looking to try and make sure the numbers here favor LGD. Waveform 4 from Armin that picked down a second. Double kill for Somnus, as that extra bit of power there that LGD required to take the fight comes into play. And in fact, they're looking for more. GH trying to hide in the tree line, but it's going to be the trees that work against him there as the Shackle Shot connects. The power shot on point. Somnus coming in 9.5 minutes in, picking up a triple kill with that movement to the top lane. I mean, this man in this series against Liquid, in yesterday's series against Liquid, he just always had a good game as it seems. Mid lane, Miracle will pick off FY.
Solo kill, he kills FY, a god player.
This is true.
But Miracle, he did it, and you can see Skyward is even high net worth, so I'm not sure what build he went. Last time he played Skyward, he went Mass Bracers and Null, so pretty impressive. The Drow are coming into play. We got level 6 on Drow now, giving some damage.
Now, Miracle with the build looks to be treads into Aghanims. We sort of see, I feel like a lot more nowadays, Invokers sort of not going for the Midas. They do look to sort of build straight into the Aghanims rather than picking up the Midas. Do you like this sort of change in the way that Invokers sort of itemize nowadays by a lot of the pros?
You kind of have to, especially this game, because you cannot play slow. Drow is super behind now, and he's gonna, well, he's actually catching up quite well now, but that hero is super slow. You can't play that way with Invoker as well. Like, who's gonna create this space? A Bane? While he's doing well in the lane, he's not gonna be able to create that space.
Oh, and he's in a lot of trouble here. Mind Control bursted down by the Mystic Flare.
And already we're seeing the flaw of this hero. He's just dying. He already died at top lane and now dying once again. And it's not gonna get better.
That shackle. Somnus, but the silence is there to make sure there's no immediate chain follow-up stun from Xnova. But Xnova, he'll turn towards Matuma Man instead, and Matuma Man's going to be the one to full Sunstrike off the mark from Miracle. LGD may not have been able to claim the Invoker's life, but again, taking down Matuma Man.
What a player, Matuma. He just runs straight into him. He sees like he's kind of threatening on the Invoker. He's like, I'll just throw my body. Don't kill my Miracle. He's the one who's going to carry him because I'm a Drow. I don't know what I'm doing this game. I'm just going to hit some creep.
I mean, this is the thing, you know, exactly. This could be Matuma Man's job this game. Just give the aura to them. Bottom lane, Mind Control. I mean, he'll turn. He's got the Nightmare. Brain Sap. Can he really keep himself alive? Fiend Grip and Sunstrike onto FY will just be enough damage, but Mind Control loses his life again. And it really does feel like what you said is what we're seeing, Bulldog. This Bane, as much of sort of a great start he had in the lane, what does he do now? He walks around the map and dies.
Yeah, those 3 deaths basically lost all the lead he's given his team. And
Somnus.
All right.
He's loving it. 6-0-2 on his win ranger. And they get the courier as well there. Liquid losing their courier.
The question really comes down to, can Miracle carry this game?
Yeah.
He needs help right now.
Matuma Man, he's not going to get it in time. It's the Mystic Flare. Too much damage for that Drow Ranger to withstand. And they get the return kill. They've got the Sunstrike and Power Strike onto FY. GH trying to look for the body blocks to buy time for the glimpse to come into play from Kuroki, and it will be enough control to bring down FY in return. But again, it's Matuma Man suffering, and in fact, LGD coming in with the counter players. They're ready to find some more kills in favor of their own. They bring down GH. Mind Control there with the Nightmares, trying to hold back Chalice, but Xnova removes the Nightmare upon Chalice, so Chalice can get back to punching. Kuroki does manage to get the control down with the Static Storm and take out Xnova. Chalice a little too tanky, will be able to get away from the control of Liquid. Liquid able to bite back a little bit, bringing down the 2 supports of LGD. Somnus, he's got the Maelstrom.
That's a lot of damage.
Very early timing indeed with the kills that he's been able to find with these rotations.
Yeah,
really want it. They do have Fiend's Grip.
6k gold on him. Definitely net worth. They definitely want to kill him if possible. TPs will come in when they go here.
Mind Control just hovering outside of the vision range of the tower. Somnus is going to leap forward. They know his exact positioning here, and in he goes. With the Fiend's Grip, he did get the wind run off, but the magical damage will be enough to burst down Somnus. Miracle getting the final touch on that as well. The gold for him, and that's a big kill. That kill worth a lot of money there. A tasty 670 easily for Miracle's Invoker to pick up.
Yeah. Good play by Matuma, just chasing him out so that he runs into his teammates and there's no way to TP in there in time. They just get the grip, insta-kill him. Yeah, going back to Miracle needs to carry this game alone, but that is not going to happen. He cannot solo carry a game. He needs his teammates. They need to have some impact. And if this throw falls behind too far, it's not going to, they can't win from that position. He needs teammates that are actually decently farmed.
I mean, as we can see, obviously Matuma Man is falling behind in net worth, but Army is very much sort of the same state of the game. There's only sort of 200 net worth between him. Bottom lane, mind control again. This Corbane in trouble. He's dead. He gets taken down. GH will come in with the TP. He tries for the stun onto Arme, but Arme already stuns more into strength, will back away. Kuro's coming to the fight, but the magical burst is just too much as he gets silenced up. Kuro does get the static storm down before he falls, but he has already gone down. Somnus comes in with the shackle shot, does damage onto Miracle. Miracle does get the ghost walk in time, and the power shot will come through. Somnus finishes off the Invoker on LGD. They're looking for the 4 wipers, it seems that they find 4. Can they get Matuma Man as well? He does get the silence through, but they don't care. LGD go up into the high ground. Triple kill for Somnus.
Liquid are doing it. They are going home.
Okay.
But look like, okay, they're getting overrun right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. This is not how you want the game to go. And there's not much they can do about it right now. Dro, you're playing a Dro. He can't do anything. He's completely reliant on his team.
No.
Bane, we've seen him keep dying. He does nothing, that hero. He just keep dying. He needs to get a grip off, but you know, LGD usually sticks together. They have so many cancels. Every hero can cancel his grip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, as you say, there's very, very few chances for him to get away with sitting out and channeling that ult. A 3K lead, 23-12, 60 minutes, and again, a very chaotic game. This time, very much more so LGD just really riding the wave here in this early game.
Invoker getting the axe.
Oh, look at this as well. 16 minutes in, you've got a Crimson Guard against a Drow Strat. Really, the whole Drow element of this game is just, it's useless at this stage.
Yeah, who's going to do damage here? They need the dagger on Sanking for the blink ult, do mass damage. Dro does no damage now. Literally no damage. Bane, it's got pure damage. Oh, I thought I heard Alliance Sun. Bane, no damage either, just pure damage. He can't hit people. And like, you have this idea in your head, oh well, he's got Dro aura, he's pretty tanky, he's got brain set to heal himself. When he hits 15, he can steal damage. He's gonna become with it. No. Don't even think about that.
I mean, you say, because Bane, an incredibly single target focused hero, he's just not going to get the chance in this sort of pace that LGD is playing to be able to sort of sit there and focus on one target. It's all about the team fight, and LGD are bringing it just a little bit bigger, but we are going to see a player tempted. Did they come in? Blink, Epicenter, Sunstrike as well. It's enough to burst down 1. Somnus is going to fall. They'll get FY as well there with a big blink reveal from GH Liquid. They managed to open up onto 2. They'll glimpse back Chalice. Chalice incredibly taken with the Crimson Guard, but they have got the Burrow Strike. They'll continue to kite him. He will go straight for the TP out, and this is sort of the lack of damage that you're talking about. But overall, Liquid, with that blink play from GH, get themselves the 2 kills, that 1 kill as well, taking down Somnus that they really required. And this has opened them up a chance to look towards Roshan.
Yeah. As we said, that Sanking dagger is really the way they need to come back, and LGD clearly did not expect that, grouping up like that. Big mistake, killing the highest net worth hero. And I'm going for Roche. They're gonna get it.
Yeah. Chalice and everybody in the quiet time. In fact, he deals to try to leave more. Miracle though gets the 3-man tornado into Deafening Blast onto 2. He's starting with the combos, but the silence did come out, holding him back for now. But still, it's Chalice holding place by the Fiend's grip. Mind control will be able to bring him down. Expert returns with a finger burst down. Kuroki the shackle shot. Somnus, he's held back 2. Liquid falling incredibly low at the moment. And there were about 2 of them. Somnus blinking forward towards mind control. He has got the shadow amulet. He goes to the Chappie. It's going to keep him alive for now, but they know where he is. They've got the dust. They'll punch him down. LGD, they've taken 3 and they're not quite done yet. Somnus, we're running forward. He's trying to find more. Miracle, he has the ghost wall because he keeps himself hidden in the trees. LGD, they may have lost Roshan and the Aegis to Liquid, but again, they show us sort of their fighting prowess, that there's just a little bit extra punch that they can offer at this stage with their heroes, and do once again manage to come out on top of these trades.
Sunstrike.
They got him.
Okay. Well, even though they get the Roche, it doesn't really change a lot. Even if they got out there and get Roche, all that happens is, okay, we're just not going to focus Invoker. We're going to kill everyone around you, and then you're alone with Invoker, and then you're going to die twice. So this Aegis is not like a huge pickup here. At least I don't think so. And we're probably going to see that. They're just not going to focus him, which is really nice for him because one checker shot and he's dead pretty much. But still, Invoker's not at the point where he can just kill everyone. Like, oh, you're not focusing me? I'm just going to kill all of you then. It's not at that stage yet.
FY is going to walk into the smoke. GH immediately reacting straight in with the blade. They're popping the epicenter of the static, though. There's a lot of hate there for FY. It's understandable. He's a scary guy. But that's 2 ults committed for the Scarif Mage. And Arme, some sanking on sanking action as he goes in with the Burrow Strike onto GH. Not quite enough damage to burst him down. And GH, in fact, he's able to blink down and set up for a kill with the Sunstrike as the burst comes through. They will get X-Nova, but it gets Somnus. 2-man shackle shot, controls there, it will get cancelled straight away as Arme comes forward with the 2-man Burrow Strike. They're trying to turn this one around here by the Shrine. LGD, can they chase down any members of Liquid? Liquid, they do have the numbers. Miracle actually coming in from the side, is able to finish on Somnus. Again, another very big pick off there. Liquid, can they get more out of this? TP coming in towards the Shrine, they're fighting in a very risky position, Liquid, with Superman getting focused towards, he's got some timing here with the Invis, trying to get himself out of this, but Miracle, he's continuing to find these kills. He's got a triple kill, can he get more out of this? He's punching into this nice look, he's got a lot of resistance with the Crimson Diamond, it's not enough. There's Miracle with the ultra kill, they're looking towards Arme, can they really find get a flip out of this? Miracle's incredibly low, they'll turn with the nuke. Arme trying to bring down Miracle, but Miracle, he carries on, they're looking to try and set up for the rampage, they want to give it to him. I don't know if it's going to be soon enough, he moves in, and he gets it! Miracle with the 20-minute rampage against all odds, fighting LGD around their Shrine. Liquid, I feel like this is the Liquid that people have sort of been waiting to see in these games against LGD. These are the sort of plays that TI winners can pull out.
Miracle Invoker. It's not going to get better from here now. He's on that road to take over the game right now.
Quick blink there to dodge the stun. Looks like the Sand King's in trouble. The Static Storm just gets Somnus the finger from X-Nova. Does finish now. The Sand King, can LGD turn this around? They look towards Miracle. They want him so bad, and they will have him. They've got the dust. They'll take him down once.
He's definitely going to go down. There's no way.
There certainly is, and Shackle is there. They will get their revenge, LGD. Punishing the Invoker that slaughtered them entirely in that last fight.
Liquid getting way overconfident there. That fight they just had before, that was just like everything went their way. So taking the next fight, definitely a little bit overconfident. The last fight, somehow Dro managed to live for so long, helping them win that fight, but yeah, they're still not that strong. LGD can still run them over, as we just saw there. No Dro there. And Dro just hit, he's level 13 now, so he got level 2 ult. The damage is adding up on the Dro right now. And they're just barely keeping up. If it gets any worse than this on the Dro and Bane, I don't care how good Miracle is, he's not going to be able to carry this game.
You don't think so? I mean, we're seeing sort of glimpses of the performances that he's shown us in the past. Bottom lane mind control, tries with the Fiend script, but already the Morph starting to come into play. He's building up the strength farm, mate. We'll back off. GH is actually going to look to try and fight this, but there's 4 members of LGD here. They'll look to turn, burst down Kuroki, Miracle. Popping down the MP, won't catch onto any of them, but it does force LGD to back up, but LGD, they're coming back in, they really want to go for this. Silence comes out from a Timberman, he's got the curse. In fact, with the brain stab, they're able to bring down Somnus. Somnus will fall. They get off the epicenter, they come forward, they take it down another. Now the mass climax coming out from LGD. They'll buy back on 2. They really want to kill off Miracle. Can they find him in the Glimmer Cave? Buying time for Miracle to back off. He's looking to hide himself in the trees. He'll keep himself alive, and again, the 2-man's done. GH sends up for the combat for Miracle. It turns. It's a triple kill for Miracle. Chalice, he's trying to run, but the cold snap, the Nightmare holds him in place. Liquid, they're going to be able to take another incredible team fight. Something woke up in Liquid this game, as it seems.
Jesus Christ Almighty. They're just blindly going for Invoker there. Just tunnel visioning on him. And this gives so much space for the Dro. He's just mowing them down. Perfect gust usage by him. You can't do that.
I mean, how is this happening? But we saw the lanes. We saw how this Drow lineup, it suffered. But suddenly, everything is coming into play for Liquid. They now have this 5k advantage. And they're sort of getting this momentum that they maybe sort of, you would have expected them to sort of slowly build towards off the back of having this Drow strat. But they got knocked down at the start. And now they're just kicking it back up to another level.
Yeah, again, they just went all in on Miracle. That was a big mistake, I think. Letting them do whatever they want. GH getting in with a big ult. Dro just attacking and great disruptor ult. Everything is just I don't know. And now we see they're keeping up here. Dro is catching up even. So now they're in a much better position. And Liquid is probably favored right now, for sure. The two last team fights were very one-sided. They even used buybacks right there. So it shouldn't go this way, honestly. I think LG is misplaying a bit here.
Somnus as well after such an incredible start. I mean, even saw the little plays as we saw in that last fight. Matsuma Man getting the silence off. So there's no win run capabilities for that Wind Ranger. Making it very hard for Somnus to play his game. As we've seen, he can do a lot of damage, have a lot of control with that shackle shot. But if they get sort of one silence or stun upon him, he's gone.
And BKB now and Invoker. At this point, they cannot kill him. They can't focus him anymore. And he's so high level right now, so if you don't focus him, he's gonna throw out all those spells. He's gonna, at this point, he can just kill everyone. Not good for LGD. They should not have let it get to this point.
Dire's middle tower.
Liquid pushing in onto this tier 2 mid. LGD understandably very careful about how they pick their fights now. And in fact, Liquid, GH has found an opening. He goes straight in onto F1 with a burst for the brain sap. They'll take the Skywrath. Gone for 50 seconds here, Liquid. See if they want to get anything more out of this. They know they've got the numbers advantage. Yame trying for some split push pressure down bottom, but Liquid, they're ready to push in with the Forged Spirits and the Drow Aura. There's a lot of punch they have to offer. The Crimson Guard comes out for Chalice, trying to slow down this siege onto the tier 3 tower. A Liquid just standing their ground, pushing onwards, knowing there's still 30 seconds where they have the 5 versus the 4. Chalice will summon up the Nighttime. In fact, the Nightmare. Hunting Chalice down as Matsuma Man and Kuroki will be able to finish off the tier 3 tower with the static storm. They're looking at what Chalice. GH jumps in with the stun. They've taken the Night Stalker out of the game. He's going to buy back immediately, Chalice. Shackle shot from Somnus. Does clip onto 2. Can they do anything big with this? They're trying to focus fire down the base. Big goes well with the Glimmer Cap. Buying some time here for Mike Jolly. Will still fall. But on the side, GH goes for the epicenter. He's looking at what Somnus Miracle just pops the BKB. Stands his ground. It's a double kill. He's punching into them all. Crimson Guard comes through for Chalice. There's the stun in replay as Arme takes the Sand King, manages to get the power strike off himself to bring down the Sand King. 3 dead now on Liquid, as LGD will be able to force them out of the base and do manage to keep those racks protected and maybe even get more than just the 3 as Hex Nova heads in, has the control here to pick off another. Kuro will fall.
Oh my god, it's like I'm watching game 1 again.
We saw this.
Yeah, the same laning phase. They lose the laning phase badly and somehow LGD just throws it away a bit. Liquid gets the lead, they go for racks, and then they throw away the lead. And Liquid's got to be really careful here because we saw what happened last time. So, yikers.
Absolutely, they have to be careful. LGD likes Nova. Miracle. It's been a little careful about this. Got the Tornado. Sunstrike. Goodbye. Somnus, FY, not quite able to get in on top of Miracle there to punish him in response, but 33 to 35, 5k lead for Liquid. But as you say, that sort of momentum, that advantage that they were starting to build up, being thrown away slightly there off the back of that failed mid lane high ground push.
Indeed. Now the Roche is up, really important here. They know how quickly Liquid kills it.
They've got the Nighttime as well to fight underneath.
I don't know about this, Liquid. You got to be really careful here.
It's a little scary. They don't have the epicenter.
They have the buybacks though. They have a couple buybacks. LGD used a lot of them. They're baiting the Roche to fight instead.
Who's going to get the jump on who? That is the question.
Morphing showing. Top.
Back into the pit. Roshan down at less than half health. Jump forward. In fact, GH looking to try and kick things off. So he goes straight away onto FY, but he's peeling LGD away from the pit, allowing the rest of Liquid to continue focusing on Roshan. And he's just doing his job here on the Sand King. He doesn't care that they're going for him, because if they're going for him, they're not stopping the Roshan attempts. As Liquid get the space thanks to the sacrificial play of GH.
Yep, you could call that a bait.
Absolutely.
Really good. They definitely take that trade. And TI winner Miracle right here.
Oh.
Highly questionable. Wasting a good 15 seconds there.
Where's his efficiency? Come on.
Still standing there. We're still in the minimap. He's just standing there.
This could cost them the game. It's back up.
Ah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
And the Wind Ranger BKB really good here. she's doing tons of damage if she just gets to attack, but every time she ults someone, tanking blinks in stun or Invoker goes on him. Now with the BKB, she's going to be able to kill people. And we see Invoker preparing for this, getting all defensive items. He does not want to get Shackle Shot, BKB and Lincoln.
Miracle, he's on the hunt. He's feeling strong, he's feeling confident over on LGD's half of the map. Actually towards the mid lane, FY was pushing forward, does immediately go for the TP out there. That Liquid, they do know that there's more around, and in fact GH doesn't go for the blind stun onto the high ground. Chalice able to TP out.
And with all these poor fights LGD is done now, Dro is doing really good in farm, and as I said, not the best late game hero, but don't underestimate this here. When almost BKB and level 18, she hits really hard, and as we've seen in previous fights, they just want to kill Invoker, and if he gets to attack, it's not going to be good.
What a miracle. He's got the vision here onto Somnus. Tornado, he's trying to play around with this. Somnus will go for the Shackle Shot, attempt to TP out, but straight away they have the control to cancel the TP and burst him down with the brain stab. Liquid finding Somnus as he is sent back to base for 50 seconds. He's got to be careful pushing out these lanes, especially with this Ghost Walked Invoker constantly on the prowl.
Bane at this point. He's a Bane, he just chucks out a couple spells, walks around, doesn't do much. But he's tanky, he's in the middle of fight, soaks up damage. Not sure what he itemized, but he just wants to have anything that helps.
Yeah, he's got the, I believe Miracle. He's got the hood, at least at the moment. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what else he's managed to finish off into, we'll see, I'm sure in a minute.
Just tanking up.
Yeah, making sure he can keep himself alive, as you say. Sorry, even just getting out sort of an enfeeble in these fights at this stage could make the difference. Liquid, we saw them sort of in this position moments ago in the mid lane, and the push did not quite go to plan. We'll see if they have a better time here down bottom.
They got Aegis this time.
And the cheese still on Matumba.
No BKB though. It's almost got it. They maybe should wait for this.
At least waiting out the Crimson Guard buff duration. Chalice offers the tower.
Catapult on crack.
I'll try the Shackle Shot there to look for the connection onto Miracle, but not quite finding the angle. That's another tier 3 tower taken away. And Miracle going to jump in. Silence will stop the combo, but GH actually goes forward with the Burrow Strike. They've got the dust, they turn towards GH. Silence is down to the line, and with the Mystic Flailo, LGD, they find the kill onto Sand King. With a BKB pop from Marmain, wants to move forward and fight. GH actually buying back for this. Looks to TP across to the shrine. It's Liquid wanting to get the pressure. In fact, mid lane, look what the creeps just did.
That's a melee rack as well.
I mean, I guess that's the Drow Aura as well for you. I'm not sure if he popped it. I imagine he must have popped it there.
Absolutely, they did not expect that to happen. It takes way longer. And yeah, Sand King going a little aggressive there. And they can't commit there because they've seen what happened before. They're pretty scared here. The buybacks as well. They only have morphing buyback though. But they don't want to throw away this game. One bad fight turns the game completely around here.
Miracle. Blinking in incredibly aggressively, looking at Chalice. They've got the follow-up, and GH comes in with the Burrow Strike. LGD, how can they turn this one around? Chalice caught in the static storm. Miracle stands his ground with the BKB and punches him down. That's Night Stalker out of this. Matumba Man getting focused here by Somnus, but again the Glimmer Cave, the Brain Stab, Mind Control holding back Somnus. He's in a bit of trouble himself though, but the Ancient Seal of Finger is falling low, but in fact the magic resistance is enough to keep him alive. As Miracle turns with the Chaos Meteor, they found 3. LGD do not have buyback on these 3 heroes as Liquid back into the base.
This is against a Dro as well. This could be game even.
This is a lot of sieging potential. They do have fortification. They have still got Arme and Somnus alive. But the full 5-man of Liquid, they're ready to back up Miracle as Miracle stands his ground. Takes down a second set of racks here away from LGD. And looking for more as they go straight towards the stop. Still 20 seconds before LGD have their full team back in the game.
They're gonna get megas here. And they have to contest. If they didn't contest this, the game is over. But they can contest it.
They really can't. Look at the power of the Drow coming into play here. They absolutely tap out. As you say, they can't come back from megas, and they know it, LGD. GG is called. Liquid getting that victory in response. 1-1 the series now stands. We're not going to get a 3-0. We're not going to get a clean sweep as we saw yesterday from LGD. It's Liquid. They do it, and you have to say a little bit of that, maybe not a little bit, a lot of that was, as the panel said, the Miracle Invoker. It still has that magic that we've seen